Today I'm working on this small Toyota Yaris, and as you can see, it's rocking this bright orange-looking color. We've already laid down the base coat, and it's looking smooth even, and ready for the next stage. And before we get into the spraying, here's a quick look at the final result. Check out this shine. The gloss, the depth, everything came out clean on this little Yaris. This is exactly the finish we're aiming for today. And in a minute, I'll show you step by step how to get yours looking just like this. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to spray your clear coat the right way. From gun setup to spray technique to getting that deep glossy finish. So if you're spraying at home or in a small garage setup, this is the guide that will help you get professional results. Let's jump straight into it and start laying down that first pass of clear. Before we start spraying any clear coat, it's important to give the surface a quick wipe with a tack cloth. This removes any dust, lint, or tiny particles that can land on the base coat. It only takes a few seconds, but it makes a huge difference in how smooth your final clear coat will look. Once that's done, we're ready to start spraying. All right, now it's time for the part everybody loves. That first pass of clear coat, this is where the whole job starts coming to life. The color underneath is already looking fresh, but this is the moment where the shine, the depth, and that clean professional finish finally show up. Let me explain what I'm doing. The first pass is not meant to drown the panel or make it super glossy instantly. Think of it like the intro song before the beat drops. It's a light controlled coat, enough to get everything wet and even, but not enough to cause runs, sags, or little surprises that make you question your life choices. Now as I move along the car, you'll notice I'm keeping my distance consistent. Not too close, not too far, just a smooth, steady lane. And yes, spraying clear coat is kind of like mowing the lawn. You overlap just a little, you keep your movement straight, and you try not to trip over anything. Watch how the surface slowly gets that wet look. That's exactly what you want on the first pass. We're not chasing the final shine yet. We're building the foundation for the second and third passes. If you look closely, you'll see the gloss starting to sit on that orange base coat really nicely. This is the satisfying part. One thing I always tell people, don't rush this. Clear coat loves patience. Move steadily, keep your pace the same, and don't start speeding up or slowing down halfway. Because a fly looked at you funny. Consistency is everything. And if you're spraying at home in your garage or even a small workspace like I do sometimes, remember? Airflow and dust happen. Don't panic if you see a tiny speck or two land. We're humans, not robots. Yet. Most little imperfections get sorted out in the next coats or the polishing stage. Now check this out. As I move from panel to panel, I'm making sure the clear lays down evenly. I'm not trying to make it glossy immediately. I'm simply making the whole car look wet. This is one of the biggest reasons beginners end up with runs. They try to achieve the final look on pass number 1. Nope, relax, we'll get there. By the time I get around the car, everything has a soft, wet shine. Nothing too heavy, nothing dripping, just a clean, even first coat that's ready to flash off properly. And that's the beauty of the first pass. It sets the tone for the entire finish. If you do this part right, the rest of the job becomes easier, smoother, and honestly, way more fun. So stick around, because once this coat flashes, we're going in for the second pass. And that's where things really start to look glossy. As I keep moving around the car, you'll see how the clear coat starts pulling the whole color together. Every stroke just makes that orange pop a little more. And the goal here is simple. Keep the panel looking evenly wet. Not heavy, not dry, just a nice uniform shine. The trick is staying calm and letting the gun do the work. Once you get into that rhythm, spraying clear coat actually becomes one of the most relaxing parts of the job. So now that the first coat is laid down nice and even, all we need to do is let it flash off properly. This step is just as important as the spraying itself. It gives the clear coat time to settle and get ready for the next layer. You'll notice the surface slowly changing from that wet look to a slightly tacky finish. And that's exactly what we're looking for before going in again. All right, now that the first coat has settled in nicely, it's time for the second coat, the one that really starts to bring that gloss to life. This is where the shine jumps from, okay, that looks decent, to, hold up, who painted this? The second coat is all about building depth and giving the clear enough body to level out smoothly. Now, as I go in with this pass, you'll notice I'm still keeping that same steady rhythm. No speeding up, no slowing down. Think of it like dancing. Badly. Even if you don't know the moves, as long as you keep the same tempo, everything still looks good. Same thing here. With this second coat, I'm aiming for a slightly wetter look than the first one. Not crazy heavy, not flooding the panel, just a nice controlled gloss that lays over the first layer evenly. You want the clear to sit down, flow, and make the color underneath look even richer. And trust me, this orange on the Yaris, it's really waking up now. As I move from one panel to the next, watch how the shine starts looking more uniform. This is where the clear coat starts earning its paycheck. That wet, glassy reflection you see forming, that's the clear doing its thing. And if you're doing this at home, remember, don't chase perfection mid-panel. Keep moving, keep breathing, and let the clear flow out naturally. Clear coat knows how to settle way better than most people think. One thing to keep in mind is patience. The second coat is a confidence coat, not a panic coat. So don't start thinking, oh no, this side looks shinier than that side. Trust the process. As long as your distance and overlap stay consistent, the whole car will even itself out beautifully. And yes, I know someone is going to ask in the comments, should I go heavier on this coat? The answer is, no superhero moves needed. Just stick to smooth and steady. This isn't the layer where we try crazy experiments. This is the layer where we show the clear coat who's boss, politely. Now check out this section right here. See how the reflection is deepening compared to the first pass? That's exactly what you want to see. The car starts to look like it's been dipped in gloss. Honestly, this is my favorite part of the entire job. It's the moment when you can already imagine how the final finish is going to sparkle once everything is cured and polished. As I finish up this pass, I'm making sure each panel has that evenly wet, beautiful sheen. The color is glowing now, and the clear is settling nicely across the entire body. This second coat is what gives the paint its body and protection, and it sets us up for the final layers to take that gloss to a whole new level. And just like that, the second coat is done. Smooth even, glossy, exactly how we want it. Now things are starting to look seriously clean, and we're only getting started. And here's the final result after 2 coats of clear, nice, clean, and glossy. You can see how the clear coat really brought this orange color to life. The finish is smooth, the shine is there, and everything came out exactly how we wanted. This just shows you don't always need a lot of coats to get a great result. As long as your prep is right and your technique is consistent, 2 solid coats can give you a really professional finish. Let me know what you think of the final look. And if this helped you out, make sure you stick around for more content like this.